State of New California, Grievance 24. Statement of facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical communist state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a mono-party system led by a tyrannical dictator. Declaration of Grievance. United States Constitution, Article 4, Sections 4 states in part, the United States shall guarantee to every state in the Union a Republican form of government, and shall protect each of them against invasion on an application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened against domestic violence. Failure of the government of California to provide a Republican form of government. The preamble of the California Constitution states, "We the people of the state of California, gratefully to Almighty God for our freedom in order to secure and perpetuate its blessing, do establish this Constitution." Article 1, Section 3 of the 1879 California Constitution states, "The state of California is an inseparable part of the American Union, and the Constitution of the United States is the supreme law of the land." Article 4, Section 2 of the 1879 Constitution states, quote, "The sessions of legislature shall be biennial, and no pay shall be allowed to members for a longer time than 60 days, unquote. Since 1879, the California Constitution has been amended or revised over 520 times. Today, the California Legislature does not meet once every 2 years for 60 days as required by the original 1879 California Constitution, but meets every year for 11 months. Meeting for 11 months each year allows the mono-party legislature and the communist California governor to use a, quote, democratic process to pass and sign into law as an assemblage of thousands of laws, regulations, taxes, and fees that year over year has amassed an oppressive arsenal of communist totalitarian bondage on the United States citizens living in California. The communist California governor and the communist monoparty system and local communist officials have engaged in a systematic program to ensure a legislative cycle which allows the California communist government to use the California Constitution as a tool to enslave the United States citizens living in California, and further a tyranny of global elite who have destroyed California's Republican form of government. Today, the California Constitution is of little or no value to United States citizens living in California, in direct violation of Article 6, Section 2 of the United States Constitution and Article 1, Section 3 of the 1879 California Constitution, thus putting California into a rogue state status among the states of the Union and the United States of America. Utilizing Marxist-Leninist and Maoist revolutionary tactics, the communist California governor and monoparty system and local government officials support and celebrate these tactics as a means to introduce and subvert all aspects of California government and civil society in an attempt to destroy the state of California and break down the sovereignty of the Union of the United States of America. Acts of secession. Therefore, the California Communist government, in conjunction with the communist state executive, instituted wherever the current communist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very Union of States which gives us liberty and gives us freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting communist governor of California, the monoparty legislator, and the local elected officials is evidence of the abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state of California and its citizens living in California. This concludes these proceedings. NewCaliforniaState.com, 1-877-828-2753, NewCaliforniaState.com, 1-877-828-2753. I have two things to add to the end of this. One of them, last week's grievance, number 23, talked about a candidate, the Mexican president, Obrador, who was up for candidacy. He has since won. He is the one that said that he is telling all of his people in the little towns all over South America and Central America to come on into the United States, that you have the right, that they will do nothing to stop you. And they've already federalized the oil industry and the energy industry, and they've done this in just a really short period of time. This man is insane, and he is at our southern border. And with all of these policies in place that we have right now, where they're not enforcing the laws here in California, it puts us at greater risk because we have a desperate situation of homelessness. We can't afford the people we already have, and they're telling us to flood more. And Jerry Brown and the monoparty system will say, that's okay, we want them. For what? Because we can't take care of our own house. How are we going to bring in more? We need to get our own house in order. The second thing I want to add is they want to change the language that says we are inseparable, because on the ballot for this November is that they want to secede from the union. You talk about abdication of authority. I am a citizen. I was born here in California, and I was born here in the United States of America, and those two are inseparable. I am not broken apart into pieces. And I will not have this. This man is out of control, the monoparty system is out of control, and they are a threat to the national security of our country.